Hi, welcome back. It is still Blossoms of the Savannah. It is KCSE, the year is 2022, essay number 2. Now, in case you're coming across this work and it is the first time you've come across this, subscribe. By subscribing, you'll not be coming across these accidentally. That will mean that in the future updates, you'll be notified because each and every time we do upload rather, and as far as the set text, the Blossom of the Savannah is concerned. Now, in this essay number 2, we're going also to be looking at what are the possible exam style questions, and of course the exam style responses from this particular work right here. Welcome. So therefore, in the Blossoms of the Savannah, essay number 2, essay question 2, this is our prompt. Our greatest enemies are those close to us. Basing your argument on Henry Ole Kulet, Blossoms of the Savannah, write an essay to qualify this assertion. Again, our greatest enemies are those close to us. Basing your argument on H.E. Ole Kulet's Blossoms of the Savannah, write an essay to qualify this assertion. This is a sample response, good students. Often, we are harmed or betrayed by those close to us. Our close family members, trusted friends, or other relatives sometimes turn out to be our biggest adversaries. In Blossoms of the Savannah, Mama Milanoi betrays her own daughter, Taiyo, when she deceives her and has her savagely circumcised against her will. Other characters that highlight these vice are Oloisudori and Ole Kaelo. Persme Ole Kaelo is an enemy to his own daughter, Ration. He has abhorred her since she was born because he expected a boy. He plans to have Ration forcefully circumcised and married off to a sly and a cunning extortionist, Mr. Oloisudori, a man she vehemently hates. Oloisudori financed Ole Kaelo's businesses and helped him to acquire a magnificent home in Asila. He uses his guile and money to lure Ole Kaelo and Mama Milanoi into accepting his odd demand. Ole Kaelo schemes with Oloisudori to have his own daughter kidnapped and anesthetized. Right, good students. Anesthetized should she turn down his proposal. Now, he equates her to a stubborn kid that refuses to suckle. Ultimately, Ole Kaelo fails in his bid to please Oloisudori and to fulfill his own avarice, since Ration escapes, leaving them reeling in turmoil. Oloisudori Lonkier turns out to be an enemy of Ole Kaelo. They are friends and business allies. Although he knows that Oloisudori is a criminal, he does not expect him to betray his friendship. When Oloisudori visits Ole Kaelo's home and meets Ration, he falls in love with her and demands to marry her. She also must be circumcised. Oloisudori is an old man while Ration is still a teenager. Ole Kaelo is shocked by this strange demand and beseeches him to drop it and ask for anything else. Oloisudori uses his financial strength and emotional blackmail to convince Ole Kaelo to bless the union. He gives him 500,000 shillings as dowry. This evil scheme fails when Ration tells Oloisudori off in his face and escapes. Oloisudori later faces the wrath of Minik and Ngoitoi, and his vehicles are destroyed. Olaringoi betrays Ration's trust. He looks odd, but seemingly harmless. He is accepted into the Kaelo homestead, where he visits freely and eats together with them. He deceives them with food supplies. He earns Ration's trust when he rescues Taiyo and her from their would-be rapist Ntara and Lante. He turns out to be Ration's foe when he deceives and kidnaps her and taking her to Inkito instead of Ntare Njahu. He plans to have her circumcised and to marry her and escape with her to Tanzania. He attempts to rape her and causes grievous bodily harm on her. His evil scheme also fails when Nabaru helps Ration to escape from his home. He is also forced into hiding after his shameless rape attempt. Mama Milanoi is an adversary to her own daughters. She fails to speak up for them but instead selfishly guards her marriage. She's scared to ask her husband to let them join Egerton University. In the face of constant intimidation, she fails to offer her protective wings to Retian, who only finds solace in Taiyo. She's privy to the evil scheme to have Retian kidnapped and forcefully circumcised and married to Oloisudori. But she remains callously indifferent. She loves when Ole Kaelo compares her to an obstinate kid. She also blatantly lies and convinces Taiyo to follow the three women to Esoit, where she is brutally circumcised. Surely, our family members turn out to be our biggest foes. Lastly, Ntara, son of Muyo, betrays Retian and Taiyo. He is their relative. Although he is of the Elukumai clan, he is their first cousin. He is the son of Ma, Milanoi's sister, who married Muyo, an elder. He accosts them while in the company of Lante, son of Kanyira, and attempts to rape them. In the scuffle that ensues, the girls are injured. They are rescued by Olaringoi. It is odd that he tries to rape his own cousins. He is later apprehended and beaten up mercilessly. He is also fined 3 heifers. In conclusion, the events in Blossoms of the Savannah prove that those close to us turn out to be our greatest adversaries. Good students, this marks the end of this particular Gain Second episode on the essays from the Blossoms of the Savannah, and of course their sample responses, exam style questions, and their sample responses. And once again, if in case you've not subscribed, I would wish that you do so. This will make you to stay up to date of our future updates, and therefore you won't be left out in any of our underdoings or undertakings. And above all, I want to wish you the very best in your exams. Good day for now.